All right. Good morning. As the title says, we'll be packaging our Flutter application as a Windows Executable file, that is the exe that can actually be installed. Okay, so let's just get right at it and just follow me through. Just follow me through. And I'm just going ahead. I'll just come here. I would like to create a new project, right? Let's just create a new project. Um, Windows build. Let's create a new project called Windows build, and let's just for that. We finish. Let's switch to Flutter to finish creating the project. Yeah, alright. So it's actually ready. I don't. I would have actually. I wish Android Studio as the particular stuff. Just open your editor, open this project directly, like code, like Visual Studio Code is born. I don't use Visual Studio Code, so but I could have just done this with Visual Studio Code. I don't know why. I don't know if Android Studio has that particular functionality. Well, um, since it doesn't, let's just come here. Let's just open our project like manually. Let's open the project. Um, I think first go like Windows build. Let's open this. First project, first Flutter. Yeah. So first project. What was that? First project. All right. Now we have like a minimal Flutter application. It's not Flutter application. This is just a normal counter application that we are always like whenever we create a new application with Flutter, this is the like default application Flutter provides for us to get. So let's just go ahead and close this. All right. Yeah, there we are. And as you all know, this is default Flutter project. This is default Flutter application that we get when we just like create a new Flutter project. And I'll just run it for us. We're not doing much like the focus of this particular like this particular video is not just design of it, so just to package the particular application, and I'll just show us how to do that. And let me just run this just for us to see stuff about it because we actually need to change. We might not need to change anything, but mm, let's chill for it to just build. We're currently building a Windows application, and this is the first time building a Windows application, so it might take some time. It might take some time. It might take some time. Yeah. All right. Our Windows application has been built, and yeah, so this is just the default Flutter application. Default Flutter application. This is the counter application when you create a new Flutter project. It does not do anything much, just to increment the particular counter. And yeah, we wouldn't be changing it. So we just have to focus. We just focus on the main objective of this video. That just to compile it to a Windows executable file. All right, so yeah, I'm very sure. If, just as you do Flutter build APK, you can try just do it for Flutter build Windows. You get that's just when if it, like if you want a Windows application, you get if you want a Windows application, if you want to build a Windows application that you can actually release and actually even deploy to the app stores. You get you actually have to start from here, Flutter build Windows, and yeah, let's just build the Windows application. And basically, what this particular stuff does is that it 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 creates the files needed for the Windows application to run. Because as we all know, the exe file is actually just a zip of all the files needed for the Windows application to run. Okay, that's why sometimes if you are actually in installing some Windows application, will be saying okay, extracting this. So the exe file is just like a zip, just like a zip of all the old files needed for the Windows application to actually run. Okay, don't worry, like when we try installing this particular application, I will show you guys like the extracting. It's just a zip. Same with APK. APK is also a zip, just a zip of 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 files needed some stuff. That's some like stuff that can actually unzip your APKs and different. So that's not actually not the focus of this particular video, so let's go on that. Let's just wait for it to build the Windows application. And when it builds it, it actually creates some files that we need to compile the Windows application. And we'll be using an external application to actually compile the Windows application, like to create the exe file, to create the exe zip file. You get that can actually be distributed across different stores. And to actually help us zip everything together, we can't just use normal zip stuff now. Again. The Windows application will not actually understand that. We actually use you can actually there are different ones you can actually use. You can use install forge. You can use install forge. Um, you can use install forge. All right, and you can also use you can also use I actually use setup. I use because I really like it's just straightforward and really nice. Alright, so let's just you actually just go there, just go to their website, just go to their website and download setup. Download setup. Just come here, download setup. Once you just download setup, you can just download any one you actually want. I can download this particular one. I think they just released this particular one recently. Alright, so you can just download anyone you're really cool with, right? Just download it. You can try download. Just download it. Yeah, just download it. I don't need to download it because I have it already. So let's just okay. After downloading it, just install it on your Windows machine. And you need the Windows machine to actually build a Windows application or whatnot. So I don't need to install it because I already have it. And let's just wait for this one to actually install to actually build the Windows application, and then we can actually go on to what you want to do. All right. Our Windows application is done building, and now we can see building Windows application. It's done building the Windows application, and let's just go. Let me show you guys what I was trying to explain. I was trying to explain to us that what this stuff actually does is just create like a, runner build under Windows, under runner, and under release. Yeah, so it creates the files needed for the Windows application to run. You get so you can actually run this like this. You get this is an entry point for the application, but this is not what you can actually distribute. Right? You can't actually distribute it like that. Yeah, to the app store and everything. So let's just build this particular application. You can actually just build like a compact exe file of everything that can actually be distributed in app stores. Let's just okay, I'm just trying to show us like the different files that are created, but feel free to do that yourself. And let's just go back to this particular stuff. Now let's just you must have been I'm sure you must have installed Ino. So let me just open my Ino. Alright, I've opened my Ino now. Let's just create a new script file. Create using the script wizard. This is the one we can add. It makes things easier. We don't have to write the whole code just to like compile the application. And yeah, so welcome to Ino Setup Script Wizard. Now let's just go to next. What name can we actually just give our project? Let's just do Windows Windows build application version. Let's just do 0.0 and company. Let's just put anything. Let's do pillar.com next. Allow users to, yeah, that's okay by us. Okay, now yeah, okay, let me just explain it now. Now here we get application main executable file. The application main executable file has been created for us by Flutter build Windows already, and it was the one we actually like clicked on to just check out the application before. And I'll be opening it for us now. Let's just go to the particular stuff. Let's go to what have I done? And yeah, Windows another Windows build under build Windows runner release Windows build.exe. Alright, so that's okay. And add files. Now you see what I was trying to explain like again. An exe file is just like a zip of the different files needed for the Windows application to run properly. Alright, so let's just add files. These are the files we actually need to add. These only. This is the only file we need to add. You get because this is the only file that's present here. Now let's just Flutter Windows.dll. There are some cases that you actually have some let's just say you used some external libraries, some external packages that you need that create some other file. Like this place can actually get populated so easy because I've done a project whereby there was just so much files to actually add. But this is just a simple Windows application. So let's just um, add the file and add folder. Now I just add the folder. Let's just go to first Flutter. If the folder you are adding is the data folder, Windows runner release, and this data folder. This is the folder we are adding. So let's just add the folder and add the folder. Alright, subfolders. Yes, let's add all the subfolders. Let's just keep the file structure intact. Yes. And also, okay, now there's something here I actually really had to find out myself. Kind of the tutorials that I actually actually went through. Just installed it and this will actually lead to the application crashing because this stuff you can see this particular stuff here is actually like adding them like that, just adding them. You know, normally it should be slash data slash the other subfolders. For this particular stuff, just adding them like a flat file structure, not the hierarchical flat file structure that the Windows application understands. So now we actually just have to correct that by just putting edit destination subfolder. That means all the subfolders, all the files under data should actually be added to this subfolder. If you put it as file, that means the stuff will be files, data will be like be replaced by file. Yeah, so let's just leave it as data. I'm not very sure. I'll explain to you guys what I'm trying to say now. Okay, let's just go to next and you file extension. Let's just say you want your application to just run Windows Flutter applications. Alright. and create a shortcut. Yeah, that's okay. License file, if you have some license file, you can try to do that. Next, English, select the language you actually want. Next, compiler output folder. Now let's just have it in our normal folder. That should be okay by us. That should be okay by us. Let's just have it. Yeah, press Flutter, press Flutter. Windows build. Let's just have it. Let's just have it here. Let's just have it here. Okay. And let's just do Windows build. This will be the file name. Icon file. You can actually have an icon file. Let me just browse for one. Actually, I have one here. I have one here. Is it .ico file, right? Let's just pictures. Let's just go to downloads. I think I have one ICO file here. Alright, I have the ICO file here. You can actually just add it, but I don't need to add it. You can just add it if you want. Add a setup password. Now let's just go to next. And yes, I like you can use as define compiler directives. That actually makes it better. That actually make let's just say you want to edit some other stuff later. It makes everything easier for you. Let's just finish this and yeah. Would you like to compile the script now? Yes, let's compile the script now. Yes, let us save it. Let us save it in the particular folder. Let's save it in this folder here. Let us save Windows Desktop build because it's actually nice if you actually save this particular file because let's just say you want to build the application, you updated the application, you get and you want to build it again. You just need to come to this application and to this file, just open the file and compile it again, and you have the updated version of everything. Yeah, okay, now you can see the defined directive I was already talking about. Let's say you want to change some other stuff. I want to change the app publisher, I can just change it here. The app version, I can just change it here. Instead of going through the whole process, instead of going through the whole process of creating a new script wizard, you can try just come here and just click on, just change whatever you want to change here. And then, yeah, just makes everything easier for you. Alright, so this particular stuff has compiled. That's compiled the Windows application for us. Now let's just check the Windows application out. Windows build, we should see a Windows build.exe file. Yeah, this is our Windows build.exe file. And we have our exe file already. It's as simple as that for you. As simple as that. We have our exe file already. And let me just close this so I can show you guys. So you can actually install it the way you install other particular stuff or other Windows application. Just double click. I don't need to lecture us on that. Just double click and yeah. Do you want to make changes? Let's just do yes. Let's just do yes. And to go through it, okay, Windows build. Next, alright. Create a document, we're doing that. Next, next, install. And do you guys see that? Like it was actually extracting some stuff. Let's just finish. And yeah, we should have our application. Yeah, Windows build. So we have actually compiled the application and we have an exe file that can actually be sent, that can actually be distributed to people. You can actually get this exe file now and just give it to a friend to try out your application. That's really cool. Flutter is nice for you. Flutter is really nice, and everybody should just try Flutter. Yeah, so that's just that about that. Windows build. You can actually make okay. Let me just show you guys. Let me just give you guys a bonus video, right? Okay, what I was trying to explain about that particular stuff, that particular file, that this .iss file. Like in case you need to compile the particular application again, you can actually just save this. When you need to compile the application again, you can actually just compile it again. Let's just do that. Let's just show you guys that now. Let's just say you want to change this particular stuff. So um uh I've included this many times and we'll do Flutter Windows and we'll go to our terminal, Flutter build Windows, and we'll do Flutter build Windows. After building the Windows application, we are going to have the updated, like updated stuff here. To build it and actually have Flutter run out release, like it will build this particular file for us, and we have the updated exe file here. So what you just have to do after that is just to come here and just do build. Just click on this icon here, this particular icon here. Just build, and you have the updated exe file you can try distribute again. That's one of the reasons why having this particular file is nice again, just to keep it in a place or in a direction you can actually really go back to. So when you just need to compile your application again, just build it instead of going through the process of setting up the whole project again on you just build this, and you have everything right out of the box. And yeah, that's actually that's actually this. Yeah. So goodbye. I think we just close it.